Hi guys, it's me again. I'm here. I just thought I'd update you all quickly because I know I haven't updated on my blog for quite a while now, and you're probably wondering what's going on with me. I just want to quickly say thank you to all the people who, had shown their concern by posting comments on my blog, wishing me the best of luck and all that. As you probably can tell, I'm not pregnant. I didn't get a BFP for the last cycle. Um, if I did, I'm sure you know that I would have posted it already. So, unfortunately, my cycle didn't result in a BFP, even though I ovulated and my husband and I BD'd at the right time. We still just got another negative, which was, obviously it was really disappointing. After the first cycle of Clomid, I was kind of really distraught, and I promised myself that I wasn't going to invest so much emotionally into the cycles any longer, and I was just going to just take it as it comes, really, and see exactly how it goes. So for this cycle, I did just that. I just took it one day at a time, one step at a time. But I was still hopeful, that something would happen because everything went, reasonably smoothly in terms of me ovulating and time in the BD and getting a positive OPK. So everything went relatively well. So I was hopeful, but I wasn't like how I was last month. Last month I was literally every day I was Googling. I spent my whole day in Google just Googling symptoms, Googling how implantation feels, the earliest signs of pregnancy. I was a crazy woman, and I just decided that this month I'm not going to do that. So I didn't, but I was still hopeful, but unfortunately I didn't get a BFP. So I'll explain to you a little bit about what happened. I think the last time I posted on my blog, I was just a few days past ovulation, I believe, and my temps had risen. So I was monitoring my temps every day, and they were reasonably high. Actually, they were a little bit higher than they were last month, so I was like, okay, this is a good sign. And actually, on day 6 days past ovulation, I actually had a dip to my cover line, that fertility friend calculated. So my temperature dipped to the cover line. So I was like, ooh, could this actually be the implantation dip that they talk about? But I didn't really make a big deal out of it. I thought it could just be erratic temperatures, it could be anything. So I kind of just ignored it. On cycle day 13, I noticed that my temperature dipped slightly, but it still hadn't gone below the cover line. And then on 14, it dipped again, ever so slightly, but still not below the cover line. And I was thinking, okay, what could this mean? Are my temps slowly started to dip? Because my last cycle, I literally dipped. The first day I dipped was the day that my period came, so I was kind of expecting that to happen again. So 15 days past ovulation, which I believe was cycle day 35, yes, because I ovulated in cycle day 20, cycle day 35, I dipped below the cover line, and as soon as I dipped in the morning, I just felt, okay, I'm not pregnant, and that was the day that I was going to test anyway. So I saw the dip, I went to test, I tested with 3 different pregnancy tests, all at the same time using first morning urine. I used an internet cheapie, I used the ones that the hospital uses. I don't know really what they're called. They're just like in generic white packaging. I got them off Amazon. And then I used a first response. So I used all 3 of them at the same time, and each of them gave me a negative. And my temperature had dipped anyway, so I was like, okay, this is BFN, obviously. So I was a little bit upset for a day or two. But I thought, okay, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. My period didn't come throughout the day, so I just thought, okay, maybe my temp will dip again, or drop further, and maybe tomorrow. This is a Friday, by the way, so maybe Saturday or Sunday my period should come, and then I'd phone the hospital on Monday, tell them, and we'll talk about the next round of Clomid. So on that Friday that I did the pregnancy tests and they were negative and my temperature dipped below the cover line, I was at work, and around 5 o'clock I started feeling a little bit crampish. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go to the loo and, check myself. And it's a good thing I did, and that I came well prepared to work because I'd started AF. So AF came around 5 o'clock, on Friday evening, last Friday evening. So I counted that as day one. However, it was too late to phone the hospital. So there was no point because I wouldn't get to call them till Monday. So then I called them on Monday morning and told them that now I'm on cycle day 4. My period started on Friday evening. And they were like, okay, we can't get you until tomorrow to scan you. And I said, fine. So I went in on Tuesday, which was yesterday, for a scan to check that I didn't have any cysts and to check my lining was okay before we move on to another round of Clomid. And the doctor said that she was still going to keep me on 50 milligrams because so far, even though I'm not pregnant, I've only had 2 cycles and both cycles I ovulated. So it is working. So she said there's no point in upping my dose even though I'm not pregnant. She said we'll just continue. He said rather. And so I said fine. But then I had to let him know that I'm actually travelling next month. I'm going to Nigeria for my friend's wedding. I'm one of the bridesmaids. And I was looking back at my cycles, and it looks like during the time that I am likely to ovulate when I'm on Clomid, between cycle day 15 and 20, is when I'm going to be in Nigeria. And unfortunately, my husband's not coming with me, so we wouldn't get to BD. So I spoke to the doctor about this, and she said, to be honest, there's no point in taking Clomid because, number one, we can't monitor you during those days because you'll be away, and even if we could and your eggs were big enough or you got a positive OPK, you and your husband won't be together, so there's no point in you taking the Clomid. So actually, I'm taking a break for a month now, and hopefully I'll still have a normal period, and the next time my period comes, I'll start my 3rd round of Clomid. She said that if my period doesn't come within 4-5 weeks, then I should give her a call, and they'll probably give me Provera to start off my periods again. But so that's what I'm doing this month. I'm having a break. No Clomid, no putting pressure on myself. I'm still going to temp because I still want to see, without the Clomid, if my cycle will be slightly different. So I'm still going to temp just to, keep an eye on things. But you never know. I could ovulate earlier than normal. I doubt it, but you never know. I could ovulate on cycle day 14. And, you just don't know. I mean, I am kind of counting this month out, and I'm looking ahead to August. So that's it really, that's what's happening with me. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've actually been really, really busy at work and coming home late and feeling really tired. I'm actually at work now in the warehouse trying to sort out some stuff, and I thought I'm going to quickly make a video now. So that's it really. Take care, and I'll hopefully update you very soon. Wish me luck for my non-Clomid cycle, and good luck to all of you ladies as well. And actually I've noticed that there's a few women on my blog who follow my blog who have gotten pregnant in the last couple of weeks, like a handful of ladies all at the same time. So congratulations to all of you. You know who you are. I'm really, really happy for you, and hopefully I'll be joining the club very soon. So take care, and I'll update again soon. Bye ladies.